guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Leo, but whenever it finds you is when it's intended for you. I will be referencing the month of July. Okay, so the angel that came through for you guys this month to assist you is Rizal. So Archangel Raziel helps with understanding the secrets of the universe. Also helps remembering our past lives and understanding our wisdom. Okay, so Raziel's really going to help you guys to heal any past life traumas. If you need help with dreams, if a lot of you are having like crazy dreams and stuff, he helps with dream interpretation as well. And just strengthening and giving you guys a deeper understanding and knowing of the universe and wisdom. So that archangel is going to be working with you guys this month. And then you guys got one of my, actually, it's like my favorite crystal. Not one of it, it is like my favorite crystal. So this is Moldavite. So this is to transform your life here on Earth. So this is an incredible piece of I'll say crystal, but it's actually a meteorite. It's a meteorite. It's about 15 million years old. It was impacted and found in Germany, and that is part of the reason why moldavite is so expensive, because it is literally from the cosmos and we don't have a lot of it. It is actually a form of tekatite as well, but moldavite is a green-looking tekatite opposed to black or gold. And actually, interestingly enough, Hecatite like usually comes from the Orion constellation, and I don't think they actually really know where in the galaxy Moldavite came from. So this is a super extraterrestrial like crystal. It will actually like vibrate if you were to hold this in your hand. Like you would feel like tingling from it. It's extremely powerful, has a lot of properties, a lot of galactical properties. If you were to put this at an extraterrestrial landing site, you could definitely expect some activity. It's just really good for any extraterrestrial that is trapped in a human body. It's really good for Aquarians, they said, but you can use this to meditate, to connect with your galactic source. What else? It's also green, so it helps with the heart chakra as well, stimulating your heart chakra. It just has a lot of really cool properties to it. And then you guys also got obsidian. So funny enough, this is they're joking about aliens again. So they're just talking about extraterrestrial beings. They're talking about AI as well, artificial intelligence. Anyways, this is a little off topic. They're also talking about volcanoes. Okay, well, like volcano is good. That will keep. So this is actually, I think, originally originated from volcanic ash, but this is obsidian. Something really interesting about this is it can actually be extremely sharp. So I once had an arrowhead obsidian and it was quite sharp. So anyone looking to cut out negativity from their life could really benefit from obsidian. It's also going to help you to break toxic patterns or behaviors. They said that Scorpios could actually benefit from this crystal, but this is obsidian. It's also going to help to just really absorb any negativity within your force field or like around you. Really, everyone could probably benefit from a piece of obsidian. Okay, let's get into it. Sorry, I just do need to take a sip of water first. Okay, so you guys actually have emotional fulfillment starting your month of July. The only thing is that I see that some people may not be very emotionally fulfilled if you are currently in a relationship right now. Because we have the union card here and we have a breakup. So This is usually something that is a very happy, harmonious partnership. This is the 10 of Cups, so this is emotional fulfillment, bliss. And then this is a partnership that has domestic bliss. It's full of harmony. It's full of friendship, unconditional love, communication, compassion, understanding. It very much reminds me of the crystal emerald. It's just about like partnership. But then we do have this heartbreak associated with it. Okay. So I am hearing for some of you, you might not be in a very emotionally fulfilling relationship right now. I am hearing for some of you that, yeah, there could be a breakup that's kind of blocking a union from coming in as well, like this heartache. So it looks like a lot of you are working hard at your craft, might be just kind of throwing yourself into that. Some of you might be working really hard in a relationship to kind of keep it going. Some of you are just working really hard to get over your heartbreak, and some are just working really hard at work, like in their career. So I do see for career, it is kind of paying out for you there in the first week. Like this person has a lot more pentacles. Traditionally, this person's working hard on their craft, but they're able to actually kind of like reap. They're able to start reaping a little bit of what they've sown or what they've produced, I guess. So you guys have the Akashic records here in your first week. So they are telling you to kind of review something. So you can access your Akashic records through meditation. This is basically just going to different timelines essentially, or you could do like past life regression. You can ask source to kind of like help you in a meditative state. However you want to access it is up to you, but this is basically where you're going to access the information of the universe, whether this is to gain perspective for yourself. So, like, say you want to visit a past life so that you can better understand the relationship. Say you want to understand why something happened to you, so you talk to source about it. Regardless, this is just receiving information and accessing information that you have. Go into your Akashic records and kind of find out a little bit more about yourself. It looks like you're going to be doing that, or you need to do that in the first week of July. You guys do have this Emperor here in your first week. So this can sometimes be representative of Aries, but this person they're a leader. So I just heard very innovative. They're very innovative. This person's a leader. This could very well be you guys as well. I'm picking up on. It doesn't have to be an Aries. They just wanted me to say that this is a card that represents Aries. But this person's a leader. They're passionate. They're fired up. They're motivated. They're for the cause. Like they're a supporter of the cause. I'm hearing. Um, and yeah, people are very drawn to this person. They're very charming and charismatic. This person has a lot of wisdom as well. This person is also pretty magical, I'm picking up on. So there could definitely be like a past life here. Um, and for some of you, very specifically, you could be like manifesting either like a role like this, or you could be manifesting a type of person like this. Um, I will just throw the caution that sometimes the magician can be kind of like illusions and in and out energy. So just take that into consideration. I don't know. They just want me to point that out. So yeah, there is this like very powerful energy though. Whoa. There is this really powerful energy that's happening. Oh no. Did I just take a card? That's odd. I'm sorry, one of your cards just went missing, so I'm just trying to figure out where it went. Okay, well, moving on. Um, yeah, so you guys can manifest whatever it is that you guys want. I am just hearing like this blast of magic. Um, do you believe in magic? Okay, so you guys have in your going into your second week here a tower moment. So a lot of towers still hitting up the collective. So there is going to be something sudden, unexpected. This is a change. It could be divine intervention. it could be slightly uncomfortable for you. It does require like you may have felt like something, like you may have been waiting for something and it may feel like it's not coming in. So you may be feeling like you somewhat have to make a decision. This is someone that's like waiting on their ships, okay, to arrive, and they're looking out into the distance but they don't see anything. And they kind of have like two options as well. Or like almost like the option to like, do I bail or do I stay kind of thing is like what I'm hearing. So we have the Queen of Swords here along, like after this tower hit and you feel like maybe you were waiting on something. We have this Queen of Swords here. So this person uses their intellect. This person can be very sharp with their tongue. This person can come off a little cold and detached because they can cut people out, like they can take action. So this person, like you may be cutting something out from the past. This is the past card. We are in Mercury retrograde. Another thing too, they want me to point out about this Emperor and this Aries card in your first week of July. Aries is going to be like Mars is going to be in its um, home sign. So they are just saying that like there's going to be a lot more like passion and motivation. Um, and they are just talking about like how this is like the like planet of like war. But they're also talking about like passion and fire and drive and motivation. So you may very well decide to be like single or independent. Or there could have been a breakup that kind of like set this into motion, but I am kind of feeling more like it's like you guys cutting things out, right? So maybe if you aren't feeling fulfilled, like walking away or whatever it may be, someone could definitely like resurface from your past, like we were saying, and they also might be single now. I would like to tell you more about this person, but this card seems to be missing. But oddly enough, I actually remember which card was here. So you have the Page of Crystals, and the card I cannot find was the Page of Swords. So you could very well have two younger people watching you, very specifically, I heard for somebody. Um, one person might, okay, so one person is like, could possibly be an air sign. So they could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. The other person could be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, so one person is like more like not like more intelligent, but they just have like a lot of intelligence about them. Like they're decisive. Um, they like take action. They kind of like charge in. They can be kind of like authoritative, I guess. They are telling you to pay closer attention to that person as well. And then you have this other energy that is more like really like emotional and like affectionate. So this person like might be like, oh my God, like you're beautiful. Oh my God, like you're gorgeous. Where the other person is more like, okay, that's a great idea. Like, let's do that. Let's implement that. Let's like get that going kind of thing. Um, Okay, interesting. So someone also might have just like a lot of emotions and feelings for someone, and they could be spying on somebody, trying to find out if they're single. This could very well be someone from the past as well. Um, so yeah, we do have just like these emotions. We do have these like two pages here. So I am also hearing about good news. Okay, so another thing about this crystals person. So they're also like very like solid and stable. You might get some good news regarding like your finances that could really make you like independent. And this could come from like some sort of like powerful person, or this could somewhat be attached to your past a bit, I'm hearing. Okay, so moving into your third week, you guys do have communication here. You have possible travel and relocation as well. Your wheel is turning, so there could very well be like a lot of communication. Someone could be communicating their feelings for you. Someone might tell you that they've been watching you. Um, and they might, yeah. Okay, so you're moving into like a good cycle, but there could definitely be some sort of like relocation. I'm also just hearing like destiny and fate. And like I don't know, they're showing me like when you like spin a wheel and it's like, what's it gonna land on? Like, um, okay, so also too, like, this could cause some burden for you. Starting a new cycle, I'm hearing. Um, two, coming into like a good fortune could also actually cause a burden for you. Oh, wow. Okay. So I just heard very specifically for someone, they're talking about some sort of inheritance. I and maybe it was like given to you, or maybe like you received more, and perhaps there's like other people involved. Just know that like that person like gave it to you for a reason. Like that's also like the divine. Like that's not like just so you know. And I am sorry for your loss. Um, okay. So thank you. Um, so we have this like also too like if you need to relocate or travel, like this could also be causing you like stress, or like it could be like somewhat of a burden. You do have some sort of defeat or like betrayal or like a little bit of deception here in your third week that is kind of attached to this burden as well. Um, and once again, we have like movement forward. We have the chariot here, so someone could there someone like could feel betrayed. It's something to do with a car and like feeling kind of like defeated and feeling like a burden from this vehicle. Okay, so I do see like movement forward as well. Like, so you have what's burdening you is kind of this defeat and this like kind of like betrayal and deception that's possibly happened. I do see you moving forward, okay? I see you moving out of that, moving on towards bigger and better things, I'm hearing. So here we have you like kind of reaping what you sow as well, like patiently waiting for things to pay out that you've worked on, kind of like calling forth your like manifestation as well. So like you have all this abundance out in the universe, but specifically for you or for everyone. So they're just saying to like also like call on that like in meditation, like take time to get centered and meditate and like call forth your abundance. Like I don't know, Abraham Hicks is like also coming through. I don't know, Bob Proctor, I don't know who that is. um yeah, I don't know, just seeing like money flying around and like just like I just see like all these like abundance and resources like up in the universe that like you could use. So call it forward, call it down to earth, okay? Call it into your surroundings and your beings. So moving into your last week here, so you do have a lot of options, okay? You do have a lot of options, which could also be like kind of why you're feeling a little burdened. If this is the case, like do take the time to sit in reflection and like meditate and like think about what it is that I guess that you want, or once again, they're talking about calling forth your resources. It's really going to help you to decide what way is the best course of action for you, because it's kind of like given to you by the divine, so then you know like what to do first. That can be very specific for someone. For some of you, you could have options. Well, I definitely know that you guys have options in love. Like I'm seeing that, but very specifically, like you guys could be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or like this is you guys like being in your power, but this person's very captivating. This person's wow, okay, I heard romantic, but I heard like motivated, passionate, fired up, for the cause, leader, futuristic. Boring came up, but not boring as in like boring as in like the company. like the boring company, like tunnels. Okay. So they're not a boring person. I don't know why this organize like I don't know why this tunnel is coming up. But anyways, okay, so this person like very motivated, passionate, fired up, could even be a humanitarian in the public eye. And we have love. We have I heard new love. I heard we have choice in love. I heard we have romantic love. Like I heard we have feelings. Um, and your ships are finally coming in, especially in regards to love. So you can see it now. Your ships are coming in, things that you've been waiting for, but you are still holding on to. It's interesting. You're almost holding on to an old perspective. You're like it's like someone's replaying like an old thought in their head. You might be holding on to like just an old thought process. You might be also holding on to your material wealth. Um, Interesting because it's like it's coming in for you, but then like you're holding on to it. Also, too, they're just saying like not to block yourself. Okay, so you could be holding on to defeat, deception, this heartache. But okay, so someone could have very well been like sneaky as well, especially if you're dealing with a court case or something like that. I do have Libra energy coming through. I do see someone really like feeling like someone is it's I don't know. I'm picking up on this court case. There's two different like you have a lot of material wealth, okay? Or you've built up possessions and wealth for yourself. There's two perspectives. There's two sides to every story. You're feeling like it's very sneaky and deceptive. Um, but there is justice and balance here. Um, we do have Libra energy coming through. So you are feeling kind of like defensive, but there is going to be like happiness and contentment for you. And you are just closing out a painful cycle at this time. Okay, so for some of you, towards the end of July, you might feel like someone was sneaky. You might see things from a different perspective and that you might feel like someone was sneaky because of the way you see it now. There is going to be justice, okay? And balance and order will be restored. So a little bit more that came out for you guys this month. You did have here feeling kind of defensive. This person is kind of like on guard. And it has to do with an offer, a confession of love, an offer of love, a date. Someone might be trying to ask you on a date and you're actually blocking them, whether this is in the physical or energetically. So just kind of beware of that. It could also be just because you're going through stuff and you're trying to like, release. Um, but I do see, okay, so then you had a lot of like fear and anxiety. Um, and closing out this painful cycle. Okay, so there is a lot of fear and anxiety because you've been so hurt and wounded in the past, but they want to reassure you that here comes the sun and your wishes and desires will be fulfilled. This is joy, this is bliss, this is contentment. I'm just like, yeah, like here comes the sun. Da, da, da. Um, Yeah, it's really beautiful. I just like I'm seeing like this sun like over like exactly what I'm seeing here, like a sun over like this ocean, right? And just I just heard emotional fulfillment. An ocean of emotional fulfillment. Okay, so from the angels and like your spirit guides, they're saying power of animals. So the room just got really full because a lot of people's like animals just arrived, but so a lot of your animals are safe and loved on the other side, but your spirit animal guides are guiding you guys during this month. Okay, so it says your animal spirit guides are a guardian to you. They're helping you with your situation. So some animal spirit guides that came through for you guys was peacock. It says let yourself stand out and be noticed. You guys also had Panda. This one is create a sacred space for yourself in your home and your place of work. You guys got Seagull, so it's now time for now is the time for deep emotional healing. And Bird just like it came through really strong for you guys because you had like a lot of like winged beings. Um, uh, so you guys had Goose, specifically Panda came through. Take time to rest, recuperate rather than continuing to strive. You guys got Mouse, overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what's going on. And last but not least, you guys got the Piu, the Hawaiian owl. Um, I heard wisdom really strongly. Athena just came through along with Isis. Um, they're talking. Isis is talking about magic and spirituality, and Athena is talking about magic, sexuality, warrior, goddess, war, intellect, strategy, methodical, Greek. Okay, so it says your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to the signs and omens from them. Okay, so in your love life, you guys had a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life, okay? Very well could also be past life for you guys because we had like Akashic records and like the past come up. So they're saying it's safe for you guys to love. Open your heart so that you can receive the highest energy form of love. They're saying for you guys to trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith and just trust. They said flirt and extend your lightheartedness to others. So very specifically in your love life, you guys had Isis and Osiris come through, the lovers. So you guys had the lovers twice in your reading. Isis and Osiris, though, is a beautiful, well, to me, it's a beautiful love story. Anyways, Isis and Osiris had a lot of love for each other. It was a very beautiful love, and Set, Osiris's brother, was very envious of Osiris. Very envious of the type of god that he was, that he had this loving partnership with Isis, and that he kind of just had this great life. So the jealousy got to Set, and he devised a plan to overthrow his brother. So he built a coffin because the Egyptians were really into the afterlife. Like that was like very like this. The afterlife meant more than the life that they were living at the current time. So he had built him this coffin. He presented it to him, and he trapped him in it. He trapped him in the coffin. He threw him into the Nile River, and then I believe he may have even like survived that or something like that. I'm a little hazy there, but never, nonetheless, Set ends up cutting Osiris's body into a bunch of pieces so that he could not go to the afterworld, okay? Because he wouldn't be whole and complete. He was desecrated. So Isis was not going to let this happen. She's not going to let this happen to her beautiful god, Osiris. So with, I believe, the help of actually probably, I think it might even be Set's like wife or her sister or something like that. So anyways, she collects the pieces of Osiris and she puts him back together. And this part's going to sound a little weird. I don't know where this is coming from, but they are wanting me to channel this. So I believe she like may have even like made a penis for him and then was able to resurrect, like she was able to have a son with him, which was then Horus, which was half like man, half bird, which was to represent Thoth. So anyways, because she did this and because of her love and her magic for Osiris. She was able to revive him, but he was then came back obviously in a different form, and that's how he became the god of the underworld, which originally belonged to a different god, but I won't get into that. So anyways, that is the love story between Osiris and Isis. So that might be very relevant for you. I don't know why they made me tell you the whole story, but they did. Okay, 222 also just came through for you guys. So it looks like there could be some sort of offer coming your way. This may put you in a little bit of like indecision. You feel like you can't see the whole, like, can't see everything. Um, I do have this crow coming through, and it's like really balking, so I'm not sure. And then they're also like, I don't know, they just brought me to these roses, so I don't know if you'll like receive roses. And then I'm just seeing a feather as well, and X. So yeah, these are the same cards, the Two of Swords. So you're feeling indecisive in a situation. You're feeling like kind of powerless, like you don't have, but you do need to make a decision, okay? And you had the Lovers come up twice as well. And then you have the Three of Cups here. So this can often be celebration. But in this card, as you can see, there's kind of like a third party situation going on. There's two women in the bed with the man. For some of you, that might be like what you're into. Or for some of you, you very well need to make some sort of decision and choose someone in love. Okay. Well, thank you so much, guys, for letting me tap into your energy. I hope the month of July is good for you guys. Some of you will be your birthday, so happy birthday. Okay, so from the angels, they're saying sometimes what you seek is as simple as being still and staying focused. Don't be afraid to ask for help from others. Your guides are willing and loving to help. Help from your guides. Your guides love to help you. That's what I was trying to say. Mercury retrograde. Archangel Michael. Sunstone. Okay, celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. Okay, guys, sending you so much love, light, and healing. Bye.